Words of the Spirit 11:3-24. Miracle Deliverance. I speak unto you this day, and I ask you, are you filled with my Spirit? It is important that those who are claiming to be mine are filled and refilled with my Spirit. It is me, the living God, who will plainly demonstrate my miracle deliverance to those who are filled with my Spirit and are following the same. Too often those who are mine grow stagnant and dull spiritually because they are not actively singing and praising me in the midst of their troubles and trials. Rather, they are complaining and forgetting to give me thanks and praise, the very things that I inhabit. When my people are willing to give me thanks and praise and are exercising themselves in the same, then they will see the miracle deliverance that I am able to give to them in the midst of persecutions and imprisonments. I desire that those who are mine would make it their practice to come under the mind of my Spirit and continue to receive and obey the commands given. I do not want my people to be under the mind of the world, which is totally ungodly and unrighteous. I want people to know my miracle deliverance power and to be able to give testimony of the same. Those who are under the mind of my Spirit will not experience the desolation that comes when people are in opposition to me, yet claiming to believe in my Son. There are in these evil times multitudes who could be of great use to me and the kingdom wherein I abide if they would be in subjectivity to the mind of my Spirit. Yet because they are allowing themselves to feed the carnal man rather than the spirit man, they are lacking in the power that my Spirit gives. I do not want those who are claiming to be mine to be void of the miracles that I have for them and desire them to partake of at all times. Rather, it is my desire and my intention that those who are mine would be walking in the mind of my Spirit and full of the power and glory that are available. Far too many are willing to settle down to die in the rut of religion, and they do not want the Spirit power that will be made manifest through miracles. Consider when you see that I am indeed the God who is able to give forth miracles, be thankful to me. That is, be knowing that as you are giving me praise that I see and hear you. However, when my people want only to murmur and complain, they become a grief to me, because they are literally listening to demon spirits that want to cause them misery. You who are true to me reject the complaining that the enemies want you to succumb to, and rather use the energy you have to give me thanks and praise, for I am the one who has created you. If you stop and consider what a privilege you have to be born again, that in itself is the miracle deliverance from despair, death, and damnation. Therefore, with this insight, do not let yourselves be lured under the covering of demons and lay in the bed of self-pity. Be active, alert, and alive in the Spirit, and refuse, refute, and rebuke the spirits of darkness that want you to come into their arms of death and damnation. Know that through the mercies of my Son, Jesus Christ, you have been able to experience miracle deliverance, because salvation is the miracle deliverance to souls who come into the same. It is indeed the way that is mercy and miracles, and as you stay filled with my Spirit, you will see me provide the same to you each and every day. I do not want my people to be showing forth that they are dull and dumb because they have accepted the covering of demons rather than my covering. When people are found in the rut of religion and under the self-pitying sought coverings, they are far from me. They do not make advancements in my kingdom because they are not following my Spirit and giving me thanks and praise each day. Know of a surety that I do not want you to be in such a place of distress. I want you to be found in the joy that I give to those who are following my Spirit and obeying the commands of the same. When I give through my Spirit the command to my people to rejoice, it is that they are meant to experience the joy of my presence in their lives repeatedly. As those who are true united believers, know that I have prepared the table that you are meant to partake of, and the same is full of all manner of blessings in the spiritual dimension. Therefore be knowing that you are to discern between good and evil, and if the enemy seek to incarcerate you in circumstances of evil, give me thanks and praise in those places. As you do, you will be enabled to ascend into the realms of my glory and power, and you will fully understand that the demons cannot hold you down. I do not want my people to fall away from me because I give to them the fellowship of the sufferings of my Son. I want them to rejoice repeatedly that they have been counted worthy to suffer with him and to know the miracle deliverance that I gave to Jesus from the very place of death. The more you experience miracle deliverance, the more that you will be enabled to testify of the same and cause others to be uplifted and guided in my way, rather than the way of damnation. Consider that you can impart the joy of having Jesus Christ as Savior and Lord as you are staying true and faithful and knowing that he is indeed the deliverer. This day rejoice, rejoice, rejoice to know miracle deliverance.